days a week, it's going to be used to forge fortunes, but 1 day a week, the anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it did wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Please welcome your 2026
Sideline with the Texans head coach. These guys coming off their first loss of the season last week, following that 4-0 start. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. This is Jason Myers to get us started. And we're off in Indianapolis. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Cade, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had, they caught in the victory with us. It's so you want to become friendly with your own defense, make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down.
Wiggins on the coverage.
Third and long. I'm going to throw. Oh, he's got on for it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense. And it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Chase
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard line.
Ready from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Calvin Austin.
3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Nice punts here, off an angle towards the sideline. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top gate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. If he does it again here, they should be winners.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
21 yards.
It'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They give him 4 yards before he stops. Ron gets it down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Colts get to him. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board, first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Continuing to move past the 45. And they haul him to the ground there. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Absolutely fires this. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Micah Robinson takes it away. And the Colts are going to have it. He's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive. Taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. They sure came as all to make that play, but hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless he's a get involved.
Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
This Texans offense ready now for its 2nd drive of the contest. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they, and that quarterback in particular, like loves a chance to have the ball, let this ball roll, and another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Last run got 3, and here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Ready from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's kicked downfield. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they picked up that 1st down.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Running out route complete. We'll go almost close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 6.
Set downs from the 37.
And the Texans, 1st down.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. It'll be 1st down, Houston.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Complete to
Got to
Zach
figure out this third down here.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and
On the
15.
gun, Charbonnet gets it. And they get stopped. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on a place like that, Brock. They handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This from 40 on the right hash. Myers' kick is good.
The kick
And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Texans 3.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year.
Jason
Really
Myers
hard.
is set to
I did
kick
just
off.
jinx it.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look. Not that thing backwards.
Good play, good play. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Trayvon Merritt there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 3rd down and 8. They'll air it out on 3rd. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down throw, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good pass.
Complete to Jalen Naylor.
Guard left to go on 2nd down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go? Or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route.
Mahomes pass.
He's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming
He's out
up.
of bounds at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain.
To throw
Brings up
Mahomes.
2nd and 9.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
That was a situation where you got the time in the pocket you needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He's going for it himself. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans making a 9-point advantage. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans making a 10-point ball game.
Colts, nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Colts offense set to head out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
At the 35-yard line.
Setting up play action. Texans closing in, and they get to it. The set forces are now tough on third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, that's exactly how you get it done.
As it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. Now come the Texans on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And let us stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And
There's a reset. Here we go. Ball to 44.
A gain of 7. And the Texans.
First down. This is Charbonnet. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, run with Charbonnet. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Time coverage here from the Colts. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Holmes pass. Intended for
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And they'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Metcalf. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. It's caught right side by Johnson.
Complete to
And he's got a decent gain before being brought
It's
down.
a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
him short. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The Dragons start with a run by Charbonnet. And he stopped quickly here, 2 yards on the play, with that 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
That they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now it's Mahomes. It's a screen pass, Charbonnet. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Texans, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
Here's Mahomes
1st
now.
down, Houston.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Intended for A.J.
Up on
Brown.
1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to
To the
2nd
air,
and 10.
They get this one out quickly to Hill. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Complete to number 10.
3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Colts ready to take the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking from the gun. It's Allen. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
At the 22-yard
More from
line.
Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd and 5.
Allen to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for Jalen Waddle.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. The throw left side. Caught by Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. New set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Charbonnet now up the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. 15 there. And it'll be a 1st down Texans. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So we'll read here for Charbonnet. And this play doesn't work out like the last now. He can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one. Houston calls it second timeout.
Brings up second and
Offense
11.
to the line for second
at the
down.
Colts' 31-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Taylor. No gain on the play. And it's
Air it out on third. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
13 yards on the play. That's another Texans first down.
Myers' kick is good.
The field goal is
Just
good.
before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
13.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Jason Myers.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And this is Daniel Jones. He connects for a 5-yard touchdown. The Bengals started the year 0-2, but now have won 3 in a row, including this one. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10. Second half starting off with a run by Charbonnet. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Texans first down. It's a gain
One play in
of
Brock and
24
his drive is
yards.
already in enemy
First
territory.
down, Texans.
First down throw, Mahomes. And Charbonnet underneath. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. After the play, here comes the athletic training staff checking on somebody who's hurt. That is their running back, Zach Charbonnet. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the
Set of downs for him. They'll start
first
south of
down.
38.
It's a gain of 6. And the Texans
Going to the ground again
first
on
down.
first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
There's Mahomes on a design
At the
run.
39-yard
Moving in the
line.
right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got it. They're starting at 4th down now after that set.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
The Texans set to punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away.
The Colts take over.
Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession.
20-yard line.
Come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Allen looking to throw. Completed over the middle.
Allen's pass.
He drives it up to the 24. Play brought to an end by Jalen
A
Ramsey.
gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Allen. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the
13
35.
yards on the play. And the Colts first down.
First and 10. Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Johnson.
Ball
Incomplete.
stays at that 37.
It's
Here's 2nd and 10.
down and 10.
Allen on the play action. Using holding on there. And he drops it. That pushes him back. Third down. Coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. And making that spot to move the chains.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a give Charbonnet. And they try to foul it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. And that the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. Picked up at the 38. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. As they get set, Marter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Free inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The lead, so in the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. Found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers and will be a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And his Colts get it back to within 6.
Colts 7.
Here's the kickoff. Brock, just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Texans are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting him fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Runs him over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first down.
Throwing on first down. Mahomes. It's his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Pass. Complete to
Nice spot
Zach
here for the
Charbonnet.
offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
Straight
yard.
ahead with Charbonnet.
At the 44-yard line.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
The Texans first down. A gain of 12.
There's a reset. Here we go.
First
On to
down,
44.
Houston.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Mahomes. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And he's taken down at the 30.
Zach Charbonnet.
Pickup of 12 on that play.
A gain of 12
It will be a
yards.
first down, Texans.
That's another Texans first
Pierce
down.
up the middle. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Dude, these are kind of runs, Case, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
To the air, Mahomes. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds its target, that's Hill. And he is right clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
19 yards. And the Texans first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Has it in close.
Mahomes
And he's brought down real
Complete
close to
to
that goal
Jalen
line
Naylor.
at the 1.
A gain of 3.
The flag
Brings up
comes out.
2nd
This is
and
going to
goal.
back them up to the
At
edge of the
1-yard
end
line.
zone.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. The play fake. It's Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Again, Mahomes to throw. This is caught near the pylon.
Mahomes pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed.
A gain of
See
4
if they
yards.
try their luck now on this 4th down.
4th and goal.
Back to throw it. And they take this in for the score.
Touchdown,
The
Houston.
Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line. 1 for 2.
The Texans
Flag comes
will
out.
line up
This is
for
going
the
to back them up
two-point
to the
conversion.
edge of the end zone.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to
Jason
stay set when
Myers
you've got
for the
defenders
extra
doing
point.
everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Extra distance,
The
no
kick
problem.
is
Columbus,
good.
his kick is good.
Makes the score Texans 20, Colts 7. Jason
Here's
Myers
Myers
set
now
to
to handle the
kick off.
kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. A touchdown aside, and that brings as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. The next snap is going to come from the red zone. He's down at 17-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Finds his man, Waddle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 8-yard
On
line.
second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line and denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Right at the
Third
line of
down,
scrimmage.
1 yard to go.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
On
1.
the sneak, it's Allen. He's going to have enough for the first down. Not trying much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
He brings it in.
That's not a big completion. It's a stat sheet. That's a big contested 4-yard 3D pickup right there. And that's where the best tight ends will get you.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. It's Allen out of the pistol. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. Colts now within one score of the 4. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Rob. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to within 6.
20. Colts 14.
Here's the kickoff, Rob. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Texans are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure out from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Out of the gun, give to Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy. He had no gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys.
Second and 10.
1 second sooner
At the 28-yard line.
behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Complete to number 10.
Short
Tyreek
yardage
Hill.
situation here. It's third and
That's a
2.
gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 4 yards.
Line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Texans.
Completed over the middle. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Complete to number 11.
So second and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff down to Charbonnet. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second
He
down.
was brought down at the 45-yard
So now here's
line.
3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 27 on the play.
27 yards.
First down, Houston.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After the play, here comes the athletic training staff checking on somebody who's hurt. That is their running back, Zach Charbonnet. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. This time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he gets in. Touchdown.
The ball carrier.
The Texans stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Texans
Be a little armchair quarterback after that drop. I think the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Jason
Myers
Myers
now to
set
handle
to
the
kick
kickoff.
off.
On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return.
The Colts offense set to head out.
1st and 10.
This could be the decisive
At their own
drive.
24
Down
yard
2
line.
scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 out of the 31.
Mike Gesicki.
Offense up to the
A
line fast.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Third and long, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. Space past the 35. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken it out. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
And the Colts first down.
The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete
Moving
to
quickly, trying to get set
Austin.
again.
4 yards
Being
on the
left is their
pickup.
running back.
2nd and 6 at the Texans'
From
42-yard
the
line.
gun, it's Allen. Running out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35
A
before
gain of
heading out.
9 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10. Here's Joe. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Working quickly here.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send Metcalf left. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Thrown to the
This
sideline
8-play
and
drive might be on its
incomplete.
last legs here, partners. They try to
Brings
figure
up
out this 3rd and 7.
and 7.
He's going to run for it. Oh, Allen loses it! And the Texans have it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over. They pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. What an incredible drive they offered, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
I couldn't say it better myself.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he'll ball his way in for a 4-yard pickup. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
He dodged the tackle. And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Right there, he goes to Pierce. No repeat success in that last run. He only is able to get back to the line on this play. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
At the 46-yard
First down run
line.
netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to Pierce. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
3rd and 3.
The line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. He will have the Texans first down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
And the Texans.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
A gain of 5. And the Texans first down.
It's a designed run from Mahomes. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Texans come away with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Indy.